I can't discuss much, but much respect for those who've gone through this injury. I'm excited to compete again.
What was the toughest part about it?
Just understanding why. Yeah, for sure, that's the biggest thing. I thought last summer was the hardest summer I've ever trained, but for sure I topped it with this summer. So just going through the process and trusting it, trusting why. So excited to compete again.
Was it just especially tough knowing that you're going to play such a big role in the rotation?
Yeah, no doubt, but I'm sure everything happens for a reason, and it's a game of football, really. You guys cover the sport. A lot of people get injured, but we have a good room, and just really excited to get back on the field.
What was this process like of even kind of starting it and getting going on rehab?
Yeah, I think for me it was easy, like at the start, just because it was during the season. So there's like the games every week, and just the feeling of the guys just being around definitely helped for sure. So now that we're starting up again, I'm even more excited than I was obviously throughout the process. But yeah, I really can't wait back to get back on the field. Can't wait.
When did you get kind of fully cleared, or what point are you at right now?
I can't discuss that. That's a question for coach.
During the ramp up process, sort of what's the quickest things that come back to you, and then what takes a little longer to really get at your full strength?
I think there's not really one thing. It's just really everything. I mean, it's a big one. So, I've been playing this sport since I was 4. So, really, this isn't gonna shy away from my body. I know what it is once I step on the field. So, obviously, things off the field was harder for me than really things on the field. So, yeah.
Do you expect to work both at guard and a little at center?
That's a question for coach, but you guys saw one game I was left guard, center, and right guard, so can't really expect anything. I'll play anywhere, wherever coach wants me to play, so just really want to play again.
What's it been like being with a group this young and being one of the older veteran guys this season?
What do you mean?
Just with the offensive line group where the 2 deep just so young, so filled with first and second year guys.
Yeah.
Being an older veteran guy, what's that like for you? You kind of helping them bring them along.
No, those kids are good. They're really self-dependent, so it's good to have younger guys that make you younger. I'm sure when you're on younger kids, your nephews, nieces, kind of like that. But those kids are really good kids. They bring energy to the group and change up the room energy for sure. I was the youngest, obviously. I had all the guys, and it was different, but it's a good group, and we bond really well.
Is there someone from that young group that you've seen kind of take a big jump this summer?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I would say I was not really in a group with them, but when I was, there's definitely a growth pattern that I saw compared to last summer for sure, and happy to see those guys improving for sure.
Are you excited to be moving to a new conference?
I really am, yeah. I've always wanted to play Penn State. Whiteout games are really cool, but I think we still got UCLA and Oregon or other teams like that came from the Pac-12, but really excited to play teams like that.
You're happy that you still get to play some of the main rivals like UCLA, but then you also
Yeah, for sure. UCLA and USC is a big rivalry, but Penn State's a different animal, Michigan's a different animal, and just flying to the East Coast is totally different. So I'm excited just to see the East Coast in the fall. I visit my wife in Ithaca, upstate New York in the fall, and it's really different. Really opened my eyes to what East Coast beauty provides.
Do you think there's going to be an adjustment at all in style of play, or is football football?
Football's football. Yeah. Hello. I'm sorry? Why Penn State? I would just say the energy that the crowd brings. Sometimes, if I'm bored, I don't know what to watch, I would just put on the Penn State game, Michigan game. Those stadiums are one of the loudest stadiums in college football. So, if a player tells you that the crowd doesn't excite them, they're lying. So.
The crowds are going to be a highlight.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I'm sure everyone will be excited, so it's going to be a fun season.
What did you see out of guys like Amos and Alani just in the spring, getting more opportunity and to fight for a spot on the starting line with you as well?
Yeah, I think they did a good job of competing and taking advantage of the opportunity for sure. I know they're hungry and they wanted to compete for a lot, and I'm happy to see them grow and become better players every day. So, it's great to see those young guys starting to come up and seeing the players that they're going to become in this future.
Is it a situation where those guys have asked you for help and stuff, and just picking up stuff and playing guard or practicing at center, stuff like that?
Yeah, I think we all feed off of each other. I don't think it's just me, but we also have Jonah and Murphy, and they can ask those guys. Well, now E-Man's played a whole season, so everyone just kind of asks each other. I mean, we're a tight-knit group, and there's 5 of us, so we're all going to have to bond and learn with each other, learn different ways of how other people play.
Speaking of Jonah, what have you seen from his journey in learning center, something that you also went through?
Yeah, I mean, I think Jonah has done a really good job. He's trained really hard this summer. A lot of extra work put in, so excited to see the results put on the field this season.
You were part of that 2022 team, Lincoln's first team. A lot of people didn't know what to make of you guys just coming out 4 wins the year before, went on that great season, 11 wins. Does this offseason feel a little bit like that, just like your underdogs just coming off, not a season up to your standards the year before? You're going to a new conference, people don't know what to make of USC for the next season. Do you feel any similarities between that team going into the fall and this team going into the fall?
Yeah, that's a good question. I definitely think that's something that, is out there in the air. Obviously, we have a big quarterback change. I think Miller's going to come in and do a great job. A bunch of really young, talented receivers. So, I mean, no one's really not going to know the results till we step on the field, which is kind of, just like you said, 2022. So, I think our hard work that we put in this summer is definitely going to show.
You guys are trying to get bigger across the board. I guess your preparation is Big Ten, but is there other stuff you guys have done like that kind of line that changes in terms of like, okay, these are our new opponents, these are our new as far as preparation?
Really, nothing really replaces hard work. Nothing at all. Like, there's no secret to success, and if there was, I'm sure it would be leaked by now. But really, just working hard this summer, and I'm really proud of this group. We worked a lot extra. I told my guy earlier who was here, I thought last summer was the hardest I've ever worked, but I think I topped it by this summer. Just coming off the injury, making sure I'm prepped and ready. Just really excited to provide back to the team and just play a role.
What's a successful season look like for you?
A successful season? Man. Obviously, everyone wants to win championships, but if you guys ever saw that Giannis interview, I think that's a good way to go about it. I mean, as long as we're improving as a team, it's bigger than just ourselves. It's about the program and the university. So as long as we're improving, working towards a championship, and even if it's not now, even if it's later. I mean, obviously everybody wants it now, but as long as we're improving as players, improving as men, on and off the field, I think that's success.
What's it been like playing as yourself in the EA Sports video game, or seeing yourself? I don't know if you're playing as yourself yet.
Dude, I can't play as myself, and I've tried. I don't know, I get kind of disappointed in myself sometimes. I get beat. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with footwork? But I think EA Sports, or I'm not sure who's made the game, but I think they've done a really good job. They got the details down. They got how me and E-Man set up on the line. When we come up to the line, they got that down. They got that I only wear one glove in one hand and just tape in the other. I'm really good, really cool to see. I mean, I've literally grown up playing this game on the PS2 or PS1. So I don't know, I would just leave it on the USC marching band and just let the music play and just clap or taunt my uncle you're gonna get it, this is gonna be a blowout. So I mean, it's definitely cool to see, and now that we're in the game, and even not even seeing myself, seeing my teammates in the game, it's really cool. We're just all out there on a video game. I wish we got a disc though. I wish we got a hard copy, because I would probably not even play it. I would probably just frame it up on the wall. Yeah, I wish I could do that for sure. I might have to. I don't even know. Do they give out hard copies?
I believe so.
I think I'm gonna have to buy one. Just leave it alone. It's technology these days. I don't even have storage in my PS5 anymore. I deleted some games to play the game. So yeah, it was cool to see that.
Killian said it feels like there's been more bonding with the game, just because you guys are playing video games together.
Yeah.
That probably wouldn't happen, obviously, if there wasn't a game. Do you feel that as well, that there's extra bonding going on just because you guys are playing playing together and stuff?
I mean, yeah, I mean, boys are boys, so, I mean, there's been yapping throughout the locker room, and, you know, like, why'd you drop the ball, or, like, why'd you miss your block, like, so, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just, like, an extra, like, bonding for sure, like, I don't think, like, it's something that we needed to bond, but it's definitely good to have around. It's just funny to hear, like, I'll just have dudes come up to me, like, dude, you missed your block, like, it's, all right.
Do you have a console set up in the locker room or in McKay or anything like that? Or you guys just playing each other's rooms? Or?
I think people just play at each other's houses. Yeah, really. We spend a lot of time with the facility, so when we're not there, I think it's good for guys to get away, just chill at each other's house. Yeah.
Is there any like scouting component to it? Because Jonah mentioned that he's like playing as LSU.
He's playing as LSU. I will admit I haven't played against anyone except for LSU and Michigan. So yeah, definitely something to it for sure. Yeah, but obviously film is better and it's a little unrealistic. I saw Ohio State running back just like spinning 100 yards down the field in the video game. I was like, wow, I'll be mad, but if I played that dude online, I'll be mad for sure. Like he just spun for 100 yards and nobody could tackle him. So I was, yeah.